resonate with you. If you happen to have Capricorn in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, dominant in your chart, 7th house placement, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Capricorn, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate to your situation, Capricorn. Few things to remember as you listen to this reading, Capricorn. Remember that this reading is general, so this automatically means, Capricorn, that not every single detail will be a match to your story. You're guaranteed going to find some things in this reading that may actually not resonate, and you'll find some things that do. My advice to you is to always take in what does resonate, leave the rest. Whatever was not a genuine message for you may have been intended for someone else to hear. Do you hear me calling this a same day forecast? But even still, not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone. So it may be necessary to give the situations in the reading a chance to occur. Some of you, Capricorn Nation, I'm not speaking to you at all. This happens to not be your reading. So I encourage you always to have the discretion and the discernment to know the difference. Above all else, Capricorn Nation, please don't jump to any type of conclusions or make any type of rash decisions based on what you hear from a general reading. Now, if you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensions.com. Lastly, Capricorn, this reading will guaranteed touch on some topics that you might feel are sensitive. That's really not the type of reading that you came in search of. You can always click off this reading. You can always unsubscribe if that's not the type of reading that you are into. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's dive right into these general messages. Now, if you'd like to bypass this part of the video and go straight to the reading, the timestamp for where the reading begins can be found below. Santa Fe, Dead Sleds, the name Wayne, FedEx, Trailer Park, Audi, Let's Talk Trash, Go the Speed Limit, Leg and Foot Pain / Neuropathy, Varicose Veins, Ontario, Airport, Eager / Egos, the name Myers, Troops, BMW Emblem, Pilot / Helicopter, Stellar, Front Fender, My, the initials JS, Cube, Ramp Closed, Culligan Water, Personalized License Plate, Ram, Runner, Motorcycle, Controlling Baby, Dodge Journey, Turkey Stuffing, Red Truck, Winco, Sagittarius, Pomona, the city of Chino. Need gas? ? Maybe you need gas in your car. Maybe your energy is low lately. Capricorn, maybe you feel like you're running out of gas energetically. Daddy's not gone. Car accident, soft shoulder, Gizmo, Grand Avenue, emergency parking. All right, Capricorn Nation, let's dive right into this. Let's see what may be going on for you for the next 7 days. Your consistency, Capricorn Nation, at something is going to be tested. Or maybe that's what someone has a gripe with you about. Your level of consistency, your dedication to something, Capricorn Nation. It seems like that's being tested, or it has been. It seems like something is hindering your potential, Capricorn. Maybe, perhaps that's something that someone fell in love with, Capricorn, your potential, or vice versa. And maybe things have changed. It seems like the mood has changed, Capricorn Nation, across watcher. Or this is just the situation that things have shifted to. Maybe this is in reverse. Maybe some of you might have had friction with someone, and maybe there is a shift to the situation. Maybe things do get better, and maybe there is something. Capricorn Nation, I'm struggling not to call you Sagittarius. So some of you, this involves a Sag, or you are like on the cusp, Sag Capricorn cusp. You have it in your chart in some type of way. Yeah, I think there's been some time that has gone by Maybe since you have heard from someone, since we're talking about consistency and possibly keeping in touch with someone, it seems like somebody would like to change the mood between the two of you. It does. It seems like Capricorn. Promise I'm trying not to say Sagittarius. I think past tense. Somebody may have said something, Capricorn, that created this conflict that needs to be resolved. Some of you, this is a pending situation. I don't know if you guys are in communication now, but we're going to pull in some details, Capricorn, and we're going to see what's going on. Capricorn Nation or Crossroads. This might be someone that lives somewhere else. Or maybe, Capricorn, you might feel the need to go to the beach. Maybe the beach is calling your name. Maybe you have a cat, Capricorn. You're traveling, possibly. You're going somewhere, it feels like. Yeah, Capricorn is going to be that type of week. King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Perhaps this is someone that you're resolving conflict with. Maybe this is somebody that wants to come in and say something to you, Capricorn. It seems like there's somebody, yes, there's a fire sign. We talked about a fire sign. Somebody was wanting to maybe drop you a message. But I think that the issue, Capricorn, is that they don't know what to say. They may not know what to say to kind of soften the mood, Capricorn, or cross-watcher, because they feel like you created some type of a boundary here. And I think that the problem is that somebody wishes that the other would listen, but now it's like somebody doesn't know what to say. They want you to hear them out, but they feel like you've put a wall up, Capricorn or cross-watcher, or this is what they've grown to expect from you. We talked about consistency. Maybe this is the vibe that they feel like you consistently show to them. It seems like there's some disharmony or some type of dysfunction. And because of that harmony and dysfunction that either you're dealing with now or that you are like trying to resolve, it might be past baggage, Capricorn Nation. There might be an issue. It might be past trauma that's ruining this relationship. And this might be you or whomever that's realizing that that is the case, and it's time to go back and fix something. This is twin flame. For some of you, not for everyone, but for some of you, this involves a twin flame union. And it just seems like there's a breakdown in trust because of the way that somebody behaved, because of the way that somebody acted here. This could be a friendship, Capricorn, that we're talking about. You're making a decision about something this week, Capricorn. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I think that there is a decision, Capricorn, that you're making about something. I think that the decision that somebody is making is possibly a fire sign. This involves a fire sign. Somebody may need to go alone, go away, and have some alone time to think about what they should do, because it looks like somebody does want a new beginning with you. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. We're going to talk about that in a second too. I think that there's something going on with you career-wise, balance, Libra, Sagittarius. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. This is the issue. In order to resolve a conflict, someone may need to listen and hear the other one out. It just feels like we talked about before, dysfunction. Somebody's lack of, you might feel empathy, or the lack of the ability to be able to open up. It just seems like with this balance situation that you guys cannot have a balanced conversation. Somebody overtalks the other one and maybe ignores how their words cause the other one to feel. I just get the sense that somebody does. They lack empathy, or this is how you see them, or cross-watcher. Let's see what's going on, Capricorn Nation. Yeah. So if this does have something to do with a parent-child situation, it does. It has something to do with the ability to listen. This could be that maybe somebody feels, Capricorn Nation or Crosswatcher, that you're always lecturing them and they really don't want to hear what you have to say. I think this might be a parent-child situation, unless this is you in a romantic relationship with somebody and you feel like they treat you like a child. They're always patronizing in some type of way. Yeah, for some of you, this has something to do with your own father, or this is someone that you're trying to... This is either your own father. Talked about dysfunction. Maybe this is something that's affecting you to this day. A lack of a father, a lack of a role model. But for some of you, this is the conflict. You're dealing with a partner, or you're trying to co-parent children with somebody that you feel doesn't pull their weight. And it just seems like something created an atmosphere where there's a lack of trust between you and this person. I don't know. So I think you are making a decision about something, Capricorn Nation. That's what happened. You are dealing with a Sagittarius, very likely. Somebody feels attacked by you. Or this is something that happened in the recent past. This is the reason for the friction. So we see, yeah, Capricorn. For some of you, this is going on with your own dad, your own father. You're really going through it, it looks like. Capricorn or Crosswatcher. That's where the dysfunction is, or that's where it originated from for some of you. And it just looks like that's something that's bugging you. There's a situation here where there's been lies, deception. There's been a level of secrecy and manipulation. It seems like I said in the beginning, maybe you fell in love with somebody's potential. And maybe in the beginning, Capricorn, you may have felt like this was a mature, ideal partner until, yeah, they slipped up. It seems like what you may have found out about Capricorn is that your partner was sexually involved with somebody else. And so maybe this is somebody that is a smoker. Or maybe this is just the atmosphere between the two of you. Smoke. Somebody wants that smoke. Somebody likes to argue, you might feel. Or this is the thing. Somebody talks more than they listen. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's see what's really going on. Ooh, you got a wolf in sheep's clothing, I feel. Somebody that you got the inventor on the other side, as if this is somebody inventing stories, inventing lies about something. What are you trying to make a decision about? Yeah, somebody thinks that they're real funny. And this could be somebody that you view as spiritual here with this Sage card. You have a motorcycle, Capricorn. Yeah, you've got to be dealing with a Sag. You have Sag in your chart, or you're dealing with a Sagittarius. See? It's the do as I say, not as I do type of situation. Somebody's lecturing you, but they do the exact opposite. So that's why you see them as cunning. You're making a decision about something, okay? You're trying to resolve some type of conflict, separation. So this feels like this has created some type of a divide, or a wedge between you and someone that you love. It just seems like, Capricorn, it might be difficult for you to maybe, for an atmosphere of forgiveness to really take place. Maybe this is somebody that wants forgiveness, Capricorn. It seems like this might be the issue, where somebody doesn't know what to say. They don't know what to say to maybe get you to forgive them, get things to be good, change the vibe between you and this person. Again, this is a fire sign. And like I said, this might be somebody that does not live around you. This is you traveling to some type of beach city or town. It just seems like you have a desire to get out of town, Capricorn. Or yes, here we go. They have a lot of ego. They're not trustworthy. This is how somebody sees someone. Shadow. Somebody operating out of their base selves. You have this rattle card. Maybe you feel like somebody is, you know, acts childish. You know, a baby rattle. It's like a baby toy. I don't know. Is there a rattlesnake around you? You got a snake around you. Wow. We're going to see what this is about. Unless this is just how you view this person. Or this is just somebody that is around you in your environment that maybe you might need to steer clear of this week. Capricorn, what's really going on? You are at a crossroads. Yeah. You're at a crossroads. That's clear. You're having to make a decision about something. You're not wanting to make a decision based on guilt. You have a new beginning coming up, but it seems like there is a need to protect your energy. You have an energy vamp around you, I feel. What's going on? This is why you created boundaries. This is like a bubble of protection, some type of defense mechanism. So this is why I feel that you might be isolating yourself from someone. Somebody sees you as distant. Maybe you left town for a minute to clear your head. But I think that's the situation here. Somebody sees you as distant. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're going through something mentally right now. What are you making a decision about? We want to, let's see. Let's see what's really going on, Capricorn Nation. Some of you are making a decision about a contract. Some of you are intentionally putting something off. You're putting off communication with a person because you think that they're shady. Some of you, maybe you're at a crossroads about an idea that you have and you're trying to implement this idea, or there's a project that maybe is pending and maybe you just need some time to detox, to clear your head, to see, like I said, what your next move is. You're dealing with an air sign. Some of you will likely have an issue with an air sign. Or this is an air sign that looks at you like you have a lot of ego. Are you able to resolve something? Somebody feels like the other one has a chip on their shoulder. Someone feels like you treat them like an option. So this is why they've shut down communication with you. Yeah, this may be why there's a Scorpio. This might be like a Libra Scorpio. Somebody has decided to end something here. They've cut off communication. They feel like you're lying about something. And they feel like this relationship is not moving forward. In fact, they feel like everything is moving backward between the two of you. They feel like things are off balance between the two of you. This could be that somebody might feel that they're giving more than they get in this situation. They've definitely recognized that there's secrets and manipulation here. And yeah, they might have decided to block you. And this air sign could be an Aquarius. Somebody doing magic on you. Capricorn, are you doing this on somebody? Somebody's fooling around with an ex. This feels like that's the betrayal. That's why somebody is viewing you as cunning. Or somebody might be viewing somebody as always working. There's no home life balance, work life balance. It seems like that's where there's a lack thereof. Maybe somebody feels like you don't have time for them. Could be a child. That's the cunning behavior, some type of betrayal. Like I said, for some of you, this is a friend, family member. They have cut you off before. They blocked you before. Seems like there's a lot of gossip and a lot of chatter and discussion behind your back, but they're not saying what they really want to say. I think it's because they don't know what to say. King of Cups, who I feel is a Scorpio, but it could be a Pisces or Cancer. I think that somebody would like to coexist with you. Capricorn, maybe there could be a get-together, an event that could be coming up. Perhaps it could be a baby shower, since we're talking about a baby rattle here. Somebody feels like you're giving them the runaround. They feel like this is a dead-end situation. And I promise you, somebody's doing magic on you to try to affect your money, to affect your pockets, Capricorn. That might be this cunning individual. We'll see what's going on at work. That could be what that is. Yeah. Whatever someone saw, they found out about. This is what has them having at a crossroads about whether or not to stay or go, or to initiate some type of conversation with you. It just does. It seems like an emergency vehicle, an ambulance. I don't know, maybe there's a lot of flashing lights around you, Capricorn. Yeah. It seems like, Capricorn Nation, somebody was talking that ish, and now somebody regrets it. They don't know what to say to make things better, but I think that they want to. You're dealing with someone who is high, who is under the influence, or somebody that could be in a position of power, possibly. This could be an authority figure. I think somebody really regrets the way that they acted or the things that they said, Capricorn. See, there's the snake. When I say that, Capricorn, there's a snake around you. Careful how you tread this week. Or Capricorn, somebody might see you as the snake. And it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Who I feel is a work enemy. That's just my take on it. Somebody's trying to ruin your career in some type of way. I did say somebody's trying to do magic on you to ruin you, create some type of ruin. This could even be a third party that's doing this. Somebody's trying to ruin your name, your reputation. So somebody wants to make things better, Capricorn. They want to talk to you. They want to talk things out. Very likely this is an ex-lover or an ex-friend. And I just think that you might feel, you might have like a fixed impression of this person, is that they're always lying. If their lips are moving, they're lying about something. That might just be how you feel. What's the outcome to this? Possible outcome. Somebody might be coming to see you, Capricorn. This person that you might feel has a lot of baggage, or they might be feeling this way about you. There's a Pisces. Pisces could be involved in this situation. I think somebody is secretly wanting to leave. For some of you, this is actively going on. Somebody secretly wants to pack their things and leave. They may not know how to say that they want out of this situation, but I definitely feel that there is somebody that's leaving. It could be an Aries. It could even be a child. Because for some of you, if this is a parent-child situation, it seems like the issue is that it's the way that somebody speaks to you. It seems like it's really bringing somebody down. It's really ruining them on some level. I think somebody wants to repair this, but somebody feels like it's time to go. Maybe this is you telling somebody to get out, go now, get out my way. Maybe somebody feels like they're in your way, Capricorn. They feel like you bulldoze them, trample them in some type of way. I don't know. But the issue here, if this is a romantic situation, there's definitely, Pisces comes right back out. Somebody feels like you are a player. You have multiple partners. And there's a Virgo. And they feel like maybe there's other people butting in and you allow that to take place. They might feel like you're listening to these other people. Like other people have a say, and then maybe you don't listen to them. So they may feel like that's why it's difficult to fix something with you. I don't know. That's just what I'm seeing, Capricorn. Somebody still feels hurt. Somebody still feels betrayed, Capricorn. And I think that there's somebody that's wondering if there is even a future here between the two of you. Listen to your intuition this week, Capricorn Nation, because it definitely feels like somebody's movements are real covert. very judgmental, and full of betrayal, full of lies. And I think you'll be able to see right through it, Capricorn, or cross watcher, or whomever this is that's involved. Persecution and inquisition. Somebody feels like they're constantly being interrogated, constantly being questioned, feeling like you always have something to say. Always judgmental. Always beating them down about something. Always, you know what I mean? Like it just seems like it's always some negativity or some type of game that's being played. Somebody feels like they got you figured out. And in some instances, Capricorn Nation, this is somebody that might have the wrong impression of you. And I feel like that might be the situation at work. Because like I did say, there's someone, and it doesn't have to be at work, that somebody is trying to ruin you. It just seems like there is. There's somebody toxic. We talked about a snake, and we see snakes all throughout this reading. Where is the snake? Right here. And you got this snake right here. And you got this snake right here. I really don't like when the readings sound like this, Capricorn, but I mean, you see the reading, you see the message. What can I do but be the messenger? Let's see, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with your work situation. What's going on with these people at your job? Because to be honest, Capricorn, that feels like that might be where you're at a crossroads about whether or not to leave this job. This cunning person could be a Virgo. It looks like somebody's trying to ruin you. I don't know why, Capricorn. I don't even think there has to be a legitimate reason about why somebody might be on the attack this week. I don't even think it's a this week thing, Capricorn. I think this is something that's just been ongoing. People at your job are stressing you out. Holy Spirit, show me what's going on with Capricorns at work. Shapeshifter as soon as I part the deck. Projecting an image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Somebody is trying to flip some type of narrative. A self-serving narrative, Capricorn. We talked about trauma, right? Child, orphan. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Wow. Maybe we're shifting gears back to that. This could be what somebody's trying to trigger this week, or this might just be the response, the reaction. Somebody may not be talking to the adult child, the adult in you, Capricorn, this week. What might be responding, or who might be responding, Capricorn, is that broken inner child. We talked about father. You might come to realize, Capricorn, you might feel like you're latching on to people. Talked about dysfunction. Random. I don't know why I get like only child situation here. Maybe you feel like the only child. Maybe you feel singled out in some type of way. Yeah, maybe you might come to realize that it could be you, Capricorn, or somebody around you that's latching on to relationships and people for that sense of acceptance, for that lonely child that didn't feel loved or accepted. It just seems like that's what might need to be nurtured this week, Capricorn, because it just seems like there might be situations or people that might come up to kind of trigger that response from you. And excuse me, it could be that it's the way that you're responding in a situation. You might feel like you've already dealt with those issues, you've already healed from those issues, Capricorn, but it just seems like something ignites some type of fire or some type of angry response within you. It's triggering something within you, Capricorn. And I think that this is where you're going to realize, okay, I still have baggage in this area. This is something that I still need to work on. So I think that that might be something that might play out this week. You have some type of police involvement, Capricorn. Law enforcement could be involved in your situation in some type of way. I get Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra. Maybe you were raised by a single parent. Maybe this is somebody that's trying to come between you and your parent. Possibly. Let's see. Capricorn Nation, what goes down? Okay. It seems like there could be some new employment opportunities, Capricorn, that might be opening up for you this week. Or this is you. We talked about you being at a crossroads about whether or not you decide to leave this job. It just seems like some of you, it's either like a living situation, or this is some type of random side note, some type of stalking. You got some nosy neighbors, Capricorn. Seems like the rumor mill is really chirping where you are. Is this you using, Capricorn, or this is what you're dealing with? Compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. We talked about the shadow. This could be you. You could be, we talked about this. Feelings of abandonment. Situations that stifle maturation. Surrogate families. It could be that this relationship has become some type of an addiction. It has served you in some type of way. And now it feels as if something may need to come to an end. There is a new adventure that awaits you. We talked about traveling. We talked about spending some time alone. Maybe coming up with some type of game plan here. Maybe you feel like you're a servant to someone, Capricorn. Using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Something has stunted your level of maturation, or this is your child possibly. Somebody might be trying to bully you. That's crazy with this being Capricorn. I don't know. But maybe that's somebody that's trying to bully you in some type of way. So maybe there are a lack of funds, Capricorn, that kind of keeps you in a situation that you really would rather not be in. So maybe this is you kind of like acting like everything is all good. Maybe this is you maybe not wanting to rock the boat or create any type of like confrontation. Maybe you're a non-confrontational Capricorn. And maybe that's what the issue is. You're not trying to make things more difficult. But it just seems like that's what this is. You want to move. You want to leave. But it's a lack of funds that keeps you kind of stuck in a situation. And this might involve a Gemini. This week, Capricorn, you do. You have a very difficult decision to make. With work. Because it seems like you may want to leave your employer. Some of you are self-employed and maybe right now your business is not really productive. We talked about consistency. So maybe it's sales or maybe it's whatever. It's your ability to stay focused, Capricorn, because it just really feels like there's something that's knocking off your ability to really focus. It seems like you're driven, Capricorn, but at the same time, circumstances that you might feel are beyond your control have maybe come in to kind of block things off. That's why you guys are talking about balance. See, I think you might have a legal situation here. I think you might feel like you're struggling with your weight, maybe. Water and fire. Some of you, this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This might be you and them, or this is you finding balance within yourself. Maybe you're both water and fire, or maybe that's like the predominant energy that's coming out this week. Something is about to change. The truth is going to be seen. I think this is you seeing the truth about creating some type of balance with your work, with your lifestyle, Capricorn. 7 of Swords. See, this is somebody giving you grief at work, I feel. You got a Cancerian that's at your job. You got some very vivid dreams this week, Capricorn. You might be getting some downloads in your dreams, Capricorn. Yeah, you are moving. You're moving to a bigger house with a bigger backyard. Maybe you're moving for the sake of children. That's somebody at your job that I feel is coming. Or this is the person that's coming to your door. Okay, there's somebody that it might be coming to visit you this week, Capricorn Nation, that you really don't trust. And maybe you're just really trying to avoid this person at all costs. Yeah, you see crazy coming, and it just seems like you might want to cross the street. You know, it seems like you want to avoid somebody. You might be expecting somebody's arrival, Capricorn. But it just seems like that the energy that this person showed you in the past is that they're not trustworthy. We talked about that before. Or maybe somebody doesn't like what you have to offer. There's a Virgo here. We talked about a Virgo. Somebody is really moving real covert, Capricorn Nation. So I think this is where you're going to see the truth about something. Somebody's hiding a pregnancy. Maybe you are ending the... are you heading toward the beginning? Or are you headed toward the end of your pregnancy, Capricorn? Because it looks like you have a new beginning here. A new door is opening. Step over the threshold. A new door is opening with work. A new door is opening for you as far as a living situation. So I think that if this is you looking for a new home, I think you're going to find it this week, Capricorn. We talked about balance. Have you been kind of lazy this week, Capricorn? Maybe we talked about consistency. We talked about a weight loss situation. Maybe you're really sedentary. I think you might be making a change with your lifestyle, your health. I feel like that's something, it seems like it could be some type of health situation that is creating a situation where you may need to focus more on your health. Or maybe this is you this week. Maybe you're really stress eating. Or maybe this is you. You're expecting a baby. Maybe you're eating a whole bunch of junk food. Anyway, this week, Capricorn, it just seems like there's some type of financial goal that you're trying to reach. And I feel that there is some type of an idea or some type of wisdom that maybe you were meant to share with other people. Maybe you're coming across some type of inspiration in a book or something that kind of comes out, Capricorn, that gives you some type of insight into something. But yeah, anger is going to be something that I feel like you're dealing with. And we're sitting here talking about career. We're talking about a lot of different things in your life. It just seems like anger might be something that just kind of comes up and interrupts your day mentally and emotionally. Like we talked about something about your inner child this week. Just kind of comes up and stirs up that emotion, Capricorn. And you might feel like this just is a cycle throughout your day. Like it just keeps coming up. Where you might feel like you might be feeling very triggered. You might be feeling kind of volatile, or you might kind of overreact to situations because of what's going on with you emotionally. And maybe this is you. Maybe this is you not knowing what to say to yourself to kind of fix this inner conflict that may be stirring up this week. I talked to you about new opportunities that might be coming in this week, Capricorn, to help fix a financial situation. It just seems like this is what you're doing damage control on this week, is it seems like your money is kind of on the decrease. And like I said, in some situations, it feels like it's other people. It's someone doing magic on you. Maybe this is why your guides are talking about protection. There is a need to protect yourself, protect your energy, because it just feels like there's somebody that's trying to infiltrate that. Somebody feels kind of maybe threatened by you in some type of way, it feels like. And this is why somebody's trying to block you. It just seems like you might feel like you have to look over your shoulders. You might feel attacked by someone, possibly. Or this is what you feel that somebody is trying to come to the situation to do, is to attack. Yeah, some of you, this is somebody that ended a relationship and they're thinking about going back. You might be kind of shocked to hear from someone this week, Capricorn Nation. It could be a Virgo, it could be a Leo. This is, but at the same time, not really, because this is, we're talking about repeating chasms. This is this card here talking about cycles. This is a repeated cycle. Or we talked about trauma, past issues in relationships that come up. And this is like kind of like a repeating theme. This is what damages relationships, is this whole situation, this baggage opening. Some of you are dealing with a Cancerian, a Gemini, Cancer. Maybe somebody is bringing you a gift. Maybe you're opening a gift this week. This gift could be spiritual, because it definitely feels like, Capricorn Nation or Crosswatcher, you do have some type of spiritual gift that I feel like you might be coming across. But at the same time, I just feel like you might be dealing with somebody that acts very superior. And this is at work. Like I said, somebody might have the wrong impression of you. Or there's a family member that has the wrong impression of you. And I think that this is why somebody is angry. They're salty, Capricorn. And I think this is why somebody is trying to ruin you in some type of way. Or you're trying to do that to possibly a Leo. Or this is a Leo possibly doing this to you. This week, Capricorn Nation, I think you've been waiting. You've been at a crossroads for quite a long time. You've been procrastinating about something for the longest. And now your guys are saying it's time to get something done. Okay, about career decisions. Okay, I think that you might be deciding to walk off on your job. You've been maybe waiting for the right opportunity. You have some type of an injury, Capricorn. This seems like you've been dealing with some back pain. You or somebody around you is having some back pain, maybe some type of an injury. That could be what's causing your money to be on a decrease. Brightness hidden. Do you feel like you have to dim your light in some type of way? Because it just kind of feels that way. And it just seems like your spirit guides, Capricorn Nation, are guiding you into something else. They're trying to get you to see the light about something. They're trying to get you to open your eyes about something. Since we're talking about opening your eyes, I feel like this is your third eye. We talked about you having some type of spiritual gift, Capricorn, and maybe you're deciding to awaken that, or this is you. I feel like this is something that you're getting through your dreams. I think you're here, Capricorn Nation, to uplift humanity. And I think there's a part of you that really wants to master something. Maybe you're getting your master's, possibly. It just seems like you're looking for some type of wisdom. We talked about you having some type of wisdom to share. And maybe perhaps that's the new beginning that's coming up for you. And this is where you're kind of stuck making a decision about whether or not to master something that you know that you're good at. But it could be this inner child that's really impairing you. Your inner conversations, the things that you're saying to yourself, Capricorn, is creating some type of it's slowing you down. It's causing you not to be fruitful, or it's causing you not to be consistent in some type of area. It just seems like there's a part of you this week, Capricorn, where you may feel like you need to take a step back from the struggle to figure out what this new beginning entails. So this new beginning could have something to do with a contract. It seems like you might be, for some of you, you're signing on a dotted line with something. I did say that this could be a move, or you're making some type of a deal here. I did say that for some of you, this could be You're making a deal here. I talked to you about a legal situation. Keep the vigil, justice will triumph. There's some type of, I talked to you about a legal situation here. Maybe you feel like justice has not been in your favor, or a legal situation has not been in your favor. You feel like something is unfair. I don't know if you feel like you kind of have to bow down and talk to someone, but this could be where there's a decision that needs to be made. I feel like you might feel as though you're at the mercy of someone else to make a decision. I promise you, Capricorn, there's somebody that's missing you. They feel that there is distance between the two of you, and I think somebody would like to bridge that gap. I talked to you about your spirit guides, right? It just seems like if this is not you literally traveling to somewhere, I think you might be kind of moving here and there. I think you're really moving around a lot, Capricorn. But I feel like there's something, that there's some type of a course correction that I feel like this week that you're making about something. Like I said, having to do with a long-term vision, something that you've been putting off, a project of some type. And I think you're going to find a way to connect with that vision. I just think that there might be some corrupt people around you. And I think that there may be something that comes up this week where your spirit guides help reorient you to something. Or they're guiding you, that you're getting some type of a visitation. It feels like from your spirit guides. It feels like it might possibly be in your dreams. Or this is literally, like I said, where a person kind of pops up. And it might kind of shock you that this person pops up. But I also feel that this could be somebody from the afterlife that could be popping up. Someone is popping up in some type of way to give you some type of wisdom or give you some type of direction. And this feels like it's coming directly from your guides, Capricorn, that will help bring balance to maybe a perspective that you're having about something. It could even be a family member. Because really, Capricorn, it feels like lately you feel like you've gotten knocked down again and again by life or by circumstances. And it feels like this is the week where you find a way to recover from that. And where you feel like there have been people that have been trying to create blockages for you in some type of way. It feels like you find a way to remove some type of a roadblock here. I did say that maybe some of you are doing magic. It could be magic and protection. It feels like you might be trying to remove this. Or this is your spirit guides guiding you to a way to clear this energy from around you. Because in the outcome, you have the Nine of Cups. Something that you've been wishing for and hoping for, it finally prevails for you. And you finally find a level of freedom and happiness with some type of decision that you're getting ready to make. For some of you, this is so random. Resurrection. It's like someone is having to choose a side between good and evil. Does somebody want to be good? Do they want to be evil? I just feel like that could be somebody, that could be where there's a crossroads here, especially about, I talked to you about magic. I don't know, somebody's dabbling in the dark side of things. And maybe there's some type of inner battle that somebody is having about something here, Capricorn. And I said there's a legal situation. I see a lot of kids in your in your reading. For some of you, this involves a CPS case. That might be where there is law enforcement, or this is some type of social worker that might be kind of popping up at your door. Or this has been a situation in the past, and now you're able to dead the past and walk away from it. I promise you, somebody passed away. I think that there is a passed on loved one, Capricorn Nation, that is around you trying to give you some type of guidance. And it seems like it could be in the form of a peace offering. Maybe this is somebody in the afterlife. I don't know. That might have some regrets about the way that they treated you. And maybe they're realizing that from the afterlife. Work your magic. I think that this is somebody working their magic against you. Or this is you working your magic to make something happen, to manifest something. Capricorn, one last thing. It seems like there's some type of exam that you're making. This could be towards maybe an occupational license. Maybe this has something to do with driving. This is a driving test or whatever. You're taking some type of state exam. Are you in finals possibly? You're a Taurus and a Gemini that's around you. What's going on with the state exam, Holy Spirit? Yeah, it looks like you might pass it. You might be getting the results of a state exam this week, Capricorn. Yeah, but definitely, and there's no doubt about it, Capricorn, watch your environment. Watch who is around your environment, Capricorn. It just seems like there's some sneaky type of energy that is around you, and I think you might need to watch out for that this week. You have a health problem, a health concern. We did talk about back problems and this sort of thing. Are you not feeling well? It just seems like you might be feeling kind of drowsy this week, Capricorn. Maybe a bit dizzy. People around you might be making it difficult for you to focus because it seems like you might have some ideas, but you know, it's just kind of loud at where you are. Yeah, this is your guys trying to get you to look out for something here. There's somebody around you that is a snake, or literally there might be a rattlesnake at your feet. I don't know, Capricorn. All right. Some of you could be meeting somebody online, or this could be what somebody is doing behind your back. They're doing some casual flirting, and you might be, this might be something that you find out about. This might be something where you get this reaction, and that might be something that created this friction, or something that does create that friction this week. Capricorn Nation, Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the outcome for this week, Capricorn? Angel therapy. Maybe some of you are thinking about going to therapy. Maybe this is something, it seems like it. It seems like there's something, Capricorn Nation, that you may genuinely, sincerely need to look at and let go of, because it seems like it's blocking your relationships on some level. Give us your cares and worries to us, angels, and allow us to take your burden. So it just seems like you've been under a lot of pressure. Like I said, this week, Capricorn, you might feel like life has just really been drowning you. It's been knocking you down in some type of way, and maybe you're looking for some type of coping mechanism that just really isn't working. And I think that this is where you may experience some type of a shift. The advice, Capricorn Nation, is to take charge and action with something that I feel like you've been procrastinating on. You're holding yourself back on some level. And there may be some things, Capricorn Nation, where it may be necessary for you to surrender. It just seems like, Capricorn Nation, there's somebody in your environment that you wish would absolutely change. And because you have absolutely no control over what someone else does or the way that they operate, your guides are saying certain things are going to require you to surrender. Certain things are going to require for you to pray about these things and leave these things to your angels, to your spirit guides to work out for you. Because like I said, it just seems like emotionally something's been getting to you. Something's been getting you down. Something has been causing you to feel very angry and very emotional about something. One last card, Holy Spirit. What is the advice, Holy Spirit, for the Capricorn Nation? Opportunity and change. I feel, Capricorn Nation, that you might feel that something is out of your hand. All right, you might feel that if there's a no to a situation here, that might be something that you're fearing, but it seems like or this is you. I talked to you about procrastination. That might be something that you're addicted to. And it just seems like you find a way to turn things around, Capricorn, by taking the initiative to make something happen for yourself. Signs and reminders. This is what I mean. You got this card that says resurrection. There's somebody's energy that passed that's definitely around you this week. They're sending you a lot of signs and reminders of some things, Capricorn Nation, about how to maybe navigate something in your favor. And this might really be someone that's on your mind this week, Capricorn Nation. Maybe this is why you're getting emotional about something. Yeah, romance and connection. It just seems like there could be an elder of yours that could be maybe giving you advice, maybe around surrounding a relationship, a romantic relationship. It just seems like somebody wants to talk to you, but they haven't. I forgot to say it. This past person, this passed on loved one, you may have a very strong connection to music having to do with this individual. Or this is your guides telling you to maybe get back into that, Capricorn. It feels like you've kind of lost that because of circumstances. Take a step back. We talked about that there may be a need to maybe get by yourself, spend some time alone to really examine some things in your life where you've been at a crossroads and you're needing to make a decision about something. Somebody? A veteran? Random side note. And are you trying to start something online? It seems like you might be trying to develop some type of a following. In any way, I think you might be making some progress in that area if that's the case. With that, Capricorn Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascension. Capricorn, if you feel that this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this reading a like. Give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you already haven't. If you do decide to subscribe, Capricorn Nation, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you're aware when I upload a video for assigning, cross-watching for, or whenever I